Hey there, guys. It's your boy Larry back again with some Fallout New Vegas. Um, in the last episode, we have hit a crossroads. Everyone wants us to kill Mr. House or go talk to the boomers. And I, I did say at the end of that episode that we would be going for the Legion ending first, but I think we'll be doing it second. So I know I'm not going to side with House because I don't want to side with a corporate or pre-war corporate powerhouse who wants to control everything himself. Because yes, he does have great ambitions. He does have all these wonderful ideas, and he wants to colonize other planets and make everything absolutely amazing for the rest of the world. But I feel like there's some kind of corporate greed hidden in there. I feel like it would be easily corruptible, and he could easily just take over the world, or he has other nefarious plans. And with that, we're actually going to do the house ending first, because my plan is house ending, Legion ending, NCR ending. So here, let's see, we're going to swap our quest, or swap it over to, where's it at? House Always Wins 3. And with this quest, he's sending us off to talk to the boomers. We're going to save here. I've already done 2 saves and a save there, but this is just so that way I know exactly where to begin on the next one. And now starts the treacherous journey, to get to the boomers, which honestly is probably one of my favorite factions in New Vegas. They're just hilarious to me. They're xenophobic vault dwellers that came from, I believe, Vault 34, and they just blow up anyone who comes their way. If they do not discriminate. If they don't give a shit who you are, if you step on their lands, you're donezo. You're dead. Um, I was even thinking of possibly turning off hardcore mode while I do these other endings, and then turn it or leave it on whenever we get to the Yes Man ending, which is the one I want to finish the game with. Oh shit! Ooh, we got him. That was fucking close. Um, so yeah, actually, we're gonna go on and do that. So we'll turn this off for now. Make it a little easier on us as we get throughout the wasteland. And it'll help us speed through a lot of these endings, because it does make quite the difference in combat and everything. And I would beat each game on hardcore, but my brain, it likes to organize the achievements in certain ways because I've done them so many times, to where I like to see that the last achievement I earned in this game is hardcore. So I usually wait till I beat the game completely, and I'm talking about getting all the other achievements before I actually beat the game with whatever faction I'm ending that run on. Which eventually, I wouldn't mind streaming for you guys and showing you my actual route that I usually do, which is, um, it usually is just me beelining it to New Vegas. I play all my caravan games. I get the hold on, Star Cap right here in this fridge, and I think there's a locksmith in here somewhere. Let's see, or tumblers today. That's what it's called, not a locksmith. Maybe not. Anyways, it leads me straight to Vegas. I do all the casinos and the caravan achievements. Then I'll go do all the DLCs. And um, actually,
Whoa there, pal.
hold on.
You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Can you tell me, or you? You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
300 caps, you got yourself a bet.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
All right. So, when it comes to the all achievement run, I actually create two separate characters. I create one that's a throwaway, and it is me beating the game 3 times. It's usually the Legion, Yes Man, and Mr. House ending. And then I'll do an NCR for my main guy, but I've been kind of swayed away from the NCR. Also, here are the Nellis artillery timing details. The key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of the town towards the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northwest corner of the 2 buildings. Then make a beeline to the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there is a good old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but it enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it's safe. So probably don't want to take that train tunnel. Anyways, back to the all achievement run here. I'll do a separate save. We'll usually do the NCR ending. Been swayed away from them, and I don't usually Oh, okay, hold on. Let me focus on this first. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! It's already popping off. Oh, we came here for these. Those will come in handy later. Shoot! Oh, my God. Oh. We barely made it. And we used a lot of stim packs too, man. I think we'll save some stim packs and just rest when we get in here.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
You crazy motherfuckers almost blew me up. What the fuck, dude? It's simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
What's a Master-at-Arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
So the fact we're having this conversation means you failed, right?
I wasn't the one firing the howitzers. If you want to see how good I am at killing savages, I can show you. Or you can accept Mother Pearl's invitation. It's your choice.
Who is Mother Pearl?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
How might I be of assistance? Wait, let's see. Wait, you mean you've been expecting me? Like a prophecy or something?
Prophecy? Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if we're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Glad to be here. Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen.
Okay.
Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Evening.
All right. Hey, how's it going, buddy? So, while Miss Pearl was talking there, I think I've had a little change of heart, and I'm sorry for constantly changing what the objective of each, or of what this series is going to be. I think I've changed my mind, and I want to go meet each faction. So, like, follow Yes Man's path and really sink my teeth into each faction and learn them before we pick a main faction to side with. So, yes, we're already here at the Boomers, like House wants us to be, but I think what I'm going to do... Oh, I just stole all that. I just realized they probably don't... oh well. They don't seem to really care. We're gonna learn every other faction so that we can learn who we want to keep around and who we don't. I'd rather not just blindly follow a path and just ruin a lot of the fun of the game. And with that said, let's talk to Mother Pearl again.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
You tell me, what do people have to say about me? I'm trying to figure out who to help now. Oh, okay. Never mind. Goodbye. We don't really need to speak with her at the moment. So, coming here to the Boomers place, we finally have the chance to start the quest. Oh, oops. The quest Volaire. Help the Boomers around Nellis. Which I'm probably saying that wrong. But that quest there is actually an achievement. So if you sit down and do all of their little side quests instead of mindlessly killing them, and you get idolized and you help them out, you can actually earn yourself a nice little achievement there. And I just realized something. I think we're gonna have to go back, which I'll probably cut all this out in just a moment. Oh man, because if I keep going, we're not gonna get the achievement for the hardcore. You know what, it's fine. We'll come back to it, I guess. Or yeah. Well, let's just keep going. It'll be fine. I ain't stressing it too much. I don't think toggling it back on will fix anything. Ah, crap. Alright, hold on, guys. I'll be back. I'm gonna redo this little route. Nah. So, I think... Sorry for the constant indecision here. I think what I'll do is I'll just keep going off of hardcore mode, and I think what I might actually end up doing with it when I start going over on how to get all the achievements and whatnot, might do like a survival playthrough. Maybe install a couple mods and show you guys, or do like a very hardcore playthrough, something that's a little more difficult, and save that for a better video. But anyways, well, one of the things that Mother Pearl suggested is that we go learn the history of the boomers. And right here at the little Nellis Boomer Museum is this kid. There's also a snow globe in here. Nellis Air Force Base snow globe. And with this beautifully painted mural, you know what? Hold on, let's see if we can get us a good screenshot of it. It's kind of hard. It's angled so weird. Anyways, this kid here, well, actually,
Hi.
Pete, will teach us the history of the boomers.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me.
Oh.
I bet you want to
Oh,
know
no.
everything about us.
I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
I am the first outsider to ever hear you tell. Let's have us a little seat.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns.
Oh,
but
yeah,
the
he's got the
overseer
vault right
wouldn't
there.
let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was
Nice.
neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home.
They had a
We needed Nellis.
43.6 KDA. Holy shit. 43.6
Here
to
we have
1.
prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
That's crazy. I wonder what it was like growing in their up in their vault. Yeah, it is 34.
Now that you know the story of our people,
Vault
you must have
34.
all sorts of questions.
Let's see. I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Could you tell me the story? Or wait, no. I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Huh. Your people were willing to risk all this for freedom?
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Oh, but a little radiation didn't keep your people away.
That's right. Our Geiger counter indicates that the base was radioactive, but not dangerously so. Enough time has passed. Anything else you want to know?
How did you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
You must cultivate soy or legumes, legumes? You know what? Legumes. For protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
What are the howitzers doing at the Air Force Base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
Nice. The howitzers battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators.
Oh.
We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters.
Jeez.
Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Well, damn. Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance among the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
I look forward to seeing the old bomber fly.
It'll be spectacular, won't it? You should talk to Loyal. I bet you could help. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
That would be pretty sweet. See you later, kid.
Bye.
I'm already accepted by the boomers. Let's freaking go. We're gonna dump all the points into medicine right now because there's quite a few medical checks that I'm gonna have to go through up here. Let's see. Is Mr. Loyal in his home?
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
Where should I look for spare parts?
Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asking you to fix the damn things? That's rich. No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the arrays up as best we can. Sadly, we're at our wits' end. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where to direct you. You may have noticed we don't get out much.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
All right, what's on your mind?
See you later.
Don't get blown up.
I'm gonna try not to. So he needs us to fix some solar panels. Let's head on over here to the medical station. See what the doc needs help with. Alright. Oh, you're just crawling into bed? I was hoping there'd be a magazine in here.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I have an extensive medical knowledge. Let's just see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Okay. So I am going to do a quick save before this because I don't want to botch this because you can absolutely mess some of these guys up. So let's see. Injured boomer. Medical 50. Medical 60. So we need to get up to 60. 40. This man looks like he has a serious infection and improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Treat the infection. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
Excellent treatment.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
Yes, outsider?
Let's see, could you spare some medical supplies?
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency.
Okay. So he won't. Goodbye.
See ya.
You know what we could do? How about we... Well, let's go talk to everybody else. Get the lowdown on what everybody needs help with. But we might go find a medical journal or two and come back to him and fix up the rest of those patients. Head on over this way. I think this is going to take us to Jack. See what old Jackie boy needs help with.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
I'm looking for ways to... I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Of course, it's a girl. Tell me about her.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to her for you. What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me?
Oh.
Oh, jeez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Alright, Jack. I'll catch you later, buddy. Go talk to his crush for him. Though I don't know how she's gonna get here. They might just blow her up. And now I think we need to talk to Raquel and see what she needs help with. And then we can start solving these problems one by one. Let's see. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I think she's over here. Let's go find out. Which, everyone else has mentioned a ant problem, so I'm assuming that's what she's going to send us to take care of, is their ant problem. to the women's barrack. There
Hey.
she is.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Nice. Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Okay. We'll go talk to Loyal again. Alrighty. Hello. Well, let's go holler at Mr. Loyal real quick. See if he can help us with this bug problem as well. And I'm sitting here wondering if, you know, I think instead of slowly setting this up to get all the achievements, I think we'll just do the story. This is more for story and lore. And then I might do just a guided video or guided playthrough of what I like to do to get all the achievements, and I'll be a little more in depth with it when I'm doing it. Because I don't really... Oh, Adine's Electronics. Hold on, we're going to yoink this real quick. Okay. Anyways, I don't want to...
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
Okay.
What is it, outsider?
Raquel said that you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
I think of it as a field test, a trial run.
If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers.
All right.
The signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Okay. A little tummy ache will be worth getting rid of some ants. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just focus on the story. I think that's what I'm going to do with each game before I start branching off into making guides for each, for all the achievements and stuff like that. Just get the stories out there, show you all the gameplay, and then maybe even make a new character when the time comes to do the achievement runs. I'll show you all my usual process for New Vegas and 4, because I actually have a pretty good route on both of them that I like to follow. But for now, we are going to go stop by the Crimson Caravan, and we're going to go talk to this lady and see if we can get her to, or see if she's interested in Jack. Jeez. And while we're here, oh, who's this? Oh, it's Ringo.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
So what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Nice. Goodbye.
I'll see you around.
See you, Ringo. And while we're here, we're gonna stop and see if we can find a medical
If you're looking to
magazine.
buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
How's it going, Blake? Let me see what you got for sale.
Can do.
Let's see. Do you have guns, explosives? We might have to go swing by the base, the Lucky 38. There we go. My brain is lagging behind. Let's head on up this way.
Hey,
Hey. Janet. Howdy.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in the Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice, maybe a little naive. Seems convinced you're in love with it. You're the love of his life.
Really? Oh, that's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
Okay. Yeah, how about we go talk to Pearl about that first, so that way she doesn't get blown to smithereens, huh? We're also going to take a little pit stop, go see Dr. Usanagi again. Go in here and check out if she has any medical magazines for us that could help. That's not her. There she is. Hello, Usanagi.
You're back.
I'll show you what you have for sale. Meeting people. Oh, today's physician. I think we needed 60, and that should bump us up to 60. So with that magazine, we can go fix the rest of those guys up. Let's head on back up to Nellis. Let's go up to the hangars. First stop's going to be the medical tent. We're going to head back over to the medical center, get those guys healed up, and then we'll go talk to Pearl about getting Jack's love interest to come up and hang out with us at the Nellis Air Force Base. And honestly, if with the channel, things take off and I'm able to do this a little more than a few hours a day, and once I learn how to edit and we passed the medical tent, my bad, and we get a little more free time, I might even redo this story series. I might completely revamp it and just revisit it and just do a whole new playthrough and with a little better detail and a little better storytelling, huh? Let's see. We'll learn that for repair, and then we need today's physician. That gives us 20 more medicine, so hopefully medicine 50 or higher is required. Perform the operation. Upon further examination, after cleansing the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, then restitch the wounds, stitching the wounds closed using a much more effective procedure. We are now liked by the boomers.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
Yes, sir. And an injured boomer. This man appears to be severely injured. Swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing. Are you sure you want to treat him? Medicine 60 or higher required. Treat the patient. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleansing all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
And I think that's everybody.
Yes, outsider?
I finished treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least.
Yep. All right. See you later.
Bye.
And there we go. We got another good bit of fame from him. Now, let's go talk to Mother Pearl and see if we can get Jack's girl up here. Here she is.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
It's going pretty well. Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Yeah. It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions.
Uh-oh.
Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
I won't. I need to get going.
Bye.
Oh, okay. She just like have a heart attack while she was saying goodbye to me. Bye. It's the radiation and brain tumors eating eating her brain alive. I'm sorry, Mother Pearl. Okay, now we're gonna head on over. Get to talking with Mr. Jack. Get his girlfriend up here. There he is.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news. She feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Alrighty. Let's head on back down to the Crimson Caravan. Tell Janet the good news. Oh, I was like right up in that. There we go. Seems she's still in here.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here. Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Okay, so let's go talk to Alice then. I definitely don't want her missing out on her money. That would really suck.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Well, we'll see what happens. There she is. Alice.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Janet asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Oh, man. We don't have enough of either. We're nowhere near either. I need to consider your offer. No. You have a deal.
I'm glad to hear it.
Goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, there's no way we can get our wages. Truly sucks, but she does have a point. If you're going to break your contract, you might as well lose out on what you earned.
I've heard that we're getting strong reinforcements to help us civilize the territories. Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
You're free to leave, but McLafferty won't pay you. That's the deal.
I see. Well, thank you for trying. I'm off to go see my admirer now.
Oh, nice. She actually got the boomer outfit on. Let's head on back to the Nellis Angers. We'll wait a little bit. Wait a few hours. Maybe she'll catch up. Bum, bum. Yep. Is that them? It is. Hey, you guys. What's up, you lovebirds?
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Hey.
Hey.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Alright, see you later, buddy.
Bye.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
Glad to hear it. Now, I think our next step is going to be fixing up, or at least looking at these solar power arrays. See if we can actually fix them up. If not, we might have to make a trip somewhere and grab a few spare parts. And after that, we'll take care of the ant problem they got going on. But for now, I think this is where we'll call it on this episode. And on the next one, we'll continue our quest to help out the boomers. We'll get these solar power arrays fixed. We'll take care of their ant problem, and we'll see about this. See if we can learn more about this mysterious bomber that they've heard about that crashed into Lake Mead. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take it easy. Peace.